Hi, I'm Subhashni, a data scientist, educator, and career guide. I welcome you to Chapter 2 in the FinTech journey. Do subscribe to my channel to stay tuned. When was the last time you visited a bank branch? FinTech is the digital financial world that's reshaping banking, finance, investing, and insurance as we know it. In every successful fintech ecosystem, there are three key players working together, sometimes competing, often collaborating. First, startups. These are the innovation labs of the industry. Agile, bold, and laser focused on one core pain point. Think of Cred Razorpay or Slice companies that reimagine finance using design data and tech. They use AI to underwrite credit APIs to power payments and mobile apps to serve millions. Next, incumbent institutions, banks, NBFCs, and insurers. They bring scale, trust, and capital. But they're transforming too by building digital arms, investing in fintechs, or offering services through banking as a service platforms. And third, the regulators, the RBI, MAS, or ECB, who enable innovation while protecting consumers. Think regulatory sandboxes, open banking standards, and digital ID frameworks like Aadhaar. So, what makes fintech different? It's the business models. Digital payments like UPI in India or PayNow in Singapore have made frictionless payments a reality. Neobanks deliver banking with zero branches, relying on sleek UX, open APIs, and real-time support to win over digital natives. P2P lending platforms like Lend & Club match borrowers directly with lenders, removing middlemen and lowering costs. And insurtechs like Digit or Arco use data to price risk, better automate claims, and simplify buying insurance online. Each one uses modern tech stacks, cloud-native apps, AI engines, and secure APIs to automate what traditional banks once did manually. Fintech innovation isn't happening in one place, it's global. Silicon Valley is the VC capital and home to pioneers like Stripe and Plaid. London leads in open banking and embedded finance. Singapore is known for smart regulation and financial inclusion. And emerging markets like India, Nigeria, and Brazil are leapfrogging legacy systems with mobile-first strategies, public infrastructure like UPI and digital identity platforms. But how do fintechs make money? If you are enjoying this content, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's continue discussing how do fintechs make money. Revenue comes from transaction fees like Stripe or Razorpay, subscriptions like Revolut, interest income from BNPL models like ZestMoney or Affirm, and platform licensing like Solaris Bank. However, margins are thin. High customer acquisition costs, compliance spend, and fraud risks often hit profitability. How can fintechs maintain profitability? Enter fintech as a service platforms like Marqeta, Decentro, and Synctera offer modular APIs for KYC payments and lending, so startups can scale faster with lower overhead. I do hope you now understand how fintech works. Who builds it, how it operates, where it grows, and how it sustains. As future bankers, analysts, product managers, or founders, this knowledge is your foundation. Because the next big wave in finance won't come from legacy, it'll come from learning to lead in a fintech-powered world. Reach me for discussions and sessions on this topic of fintech. Follow, share, and subscribe.